Hello everyone, my name is Umakant Shukla. I am going to present you a topic on the operating system. What is an operating system? An operating system is the program that, after being initially loaded into the computer by a boost program, manage all the other application program in computer. The application program make uses of operating system by making request for service through a defined application program interface. In addition, user can interact directly with the operating system through a user interface such as command line interface and graphical UI. What is command line interface? Command line interface or terminal mode window provide a text-based interface where user really rely on the traditional keyboard to enter specific command, parameter and argument related to specific task. This is the example of command line interface where the user can enter the detail by keyboard to access to give command to computer. What is graphical UI? Graphical UI or desktop provide a visual interface based on icon and symbol where user rely on gesture delivered by human interface device such as touchpad, touch screen and mouse device. The GUI is mostly frequently used by casual or end user that are primarily interested in manipulating file and application, such as double clicking a file icon to open the file in its default application. This is the example of graphical UI, and we can use mouse to open any app by double clicking on it. Some of the type of operating system we have. Mac OS is a series of graphical user interface based operating system developed by Apple Inc. for their company. Linux is a Unix-like computer operating system assembled under the model of free and open source software developed and distribution. Microsoft Windows is a series of graphical interface operating system developed, marketed, and sold by Microsoft. iOS or iPhone iOS is a mobile operating system developed and distributed by Apple Inc. Originally unveiled in 2007 for iPhone, it has been extended to the support other Apple devices such as the iPad Touch and iPhone model. Android. Android is an Linux-based operating system designed primarily for touchscreen mobile devices such as smartphone and tablet computer. Initially developed by Android Inc. BSD or OS has a reputation for reliability in server role. The renowned Unix program and author W. Richard Stevens used it for his own personal web server. For this, why we use an operating system? An operating system brings powerful benefit to the computer software and software development. Without an operating system, every application could need to include its own UI as well as the comprehensive code needed to handle all low-level functionality of underlying computer, such as disk storage, network interface, and so on. Considering the vast array of underlying hardware available, this could vastly alter the size of every application and make software development empirical. Application management. An operating system handles the launch and the management of every application. This typically support an array of behavior, including time sharing multiple process or threatens so that various tasks can share the available processor time, handling interruption that application produce to gain a processor immediate attention, ensuring there is enough memory to execute the application and its corresponding data without interfering with the other processor. Carrying out error handling that can gracefully remove an application process and performing memory management without disrupting other application or the OS. Device management. An operating system is responsible for identifying, configuring, and providing application with common access to underlying computer hardware device. As the OS recognize and identify hardware, the OS will install corresponding device drive that enable the OS and the application running on the OS to use the device without any specific knowledge of the hardware or device. Without an operating system, each program run directly on the hardware. Each program must do everything. Each program need to know the detail of the hardware and how to use it. If the hardware changes, the program must change as well. The hardware support only one program at a time. Each user must wait until the previous program is done to share the hardware with other users. Writing program is incredible, complex and expensive. Users are working manually on hardware before the operating system evolved. You can see in that picture how users are working in the hardware. Now the operating system acts as an intermediate between computer users and computer hardware. Task of an operating system: manage file and folder, share out system memory, handle system error and alert user, manage system security, allow software to communicate with hardware, move data and from the hard disk, load and run another software application, handles input and output, recognize and install peripheral devices. Function of operating system. Operating system has eight functions. Uh, First one is memory management, device management, process management, security, error deduction, coordinate between software and user, job accounting, file management.